sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We know what it takes to achieve a dream. Dedication, courage, determination, control, desire. And our goal is to channel that energy. To champion the nation's best aquatic athletes, support the teams who support them, inspire anyone and everyone to feel the benefits of a love of water, and propel each sport onwards and upwards, or even downwards, by doing it the right way, sustainably, with integrity, with purpose. Because the thrill of seeing Great Britain being great at aquatic sport is something everyone can get excited about. We are Aquatics GB.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Ponds Forge International Sports Centre for this session of finals on our third day of competition here at the Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships. Coming up then in this session, we have 5 finals in the men's 200 metres butterfly spread across the 5 age groups, 5 finals of women's 100 metres backstroke, 5 finals of men's 100 metres backstroke, 4 finals in the men's 50 metres breaststroke, and 5 more finals in the women's 200 metres individual medley. I make that 29 gold medals to be handed out tonight, and it's great to see so many people here to give their support. If you're joining us for the first time this week, well, welcome along, and if you've been in with us for sessions already this week, you'll know that I like to say this is a great opportunity for everybody involved in swimming in Great Britain at this end of competition to celebrate their achievements. That's the families who support all of the swimmers, the officials who come and make the event happen in so many ways, the coaches, of course, who help individual swimmers day by day, week by week during the year, and then all of that goes into delivering top performances in the pool, and we are going to see some top performances in the pool this evening. We like to take things up a notch for the finals sessions. There's a little bit more ceremony and we get the adrenaline pumping for the swimmers, and hopefully they can go even quicker in these finals. We saw some great performances in the heats. Let's hope some of these swimmers can really turn it on and go even better in tonight's finals. All of these swimmers developing and learning about peaking in July, the real key moment in the calendar for us in our sports, and learning what it's like to take part in an international type schedule, a week-long schedule of competition. When you watch the Olympic Games next week and you see the Team GB swimmers competing, it's worth remembering every single swimmer who'll be competing for GB has competed in this championships and won medals in years gone by. And I can promise you we will be seeing swimmers competing tonight and every session here this week who will be competing for Team GB in future Olympic Games. That's the goal. This is all part of the pathway to get everybody prepared to compete at the absolute top level. So we saw some amazing performances earlier. We saw a British record in the heats. Maybe that could be broken again in the final session tonight. Maybe we'll see other records go as well. We saw plenty of personal bests right across the events, and that's the aim, for everybody to come here and deliver their very best on the big occasion. So if you are not familiar with the way this works, we swam the heats earlier in each of the events we'll have the finals for. So it will be the men's 200 metres butterfly that we begin with. The swimmers in the heats, they swam together, all of the age groups, and it means that in the heats, swimmers swim against those of a similar speed. But then when it comes to the finals tonight, we separate all of those swimmers into their individual age groups. So our first event, our first final tonight, will be the 13 and 14 years 200 metres butterfly. 10 swimmers in every final, of course. And let's introduce the athletes then in this final for the men's 13-14 years 200 metres butterfly. In lane 0 in this final, Robert Shipley will be swimming for Middlesbrough. In lane 1, William Oxley, City of Leicester. In 2, James Biddick for Exeter City. In 3, Martin Vermaat for Camden Swiss Cottage. In 4, our fastest qualifier for this final, 2:10 in the heats, Benjamin Beale for Northumberland and Durham Performance. In 5, Nikolai Cisnet, City of Glasgow Swim Team. In 6, Jacob Bacon, City of Peterborough. In 7, it's Patrick Novak, also from City of Peterborough. In lane 8, Frederick Brown for Guildford City. And in lane 9, Samuel Andrews for the Atlantis Swimming Club. So that's our lineup. Benjamin Beale, the quickest in the heats this morning in 2 minutes 10.94. He'll be in lane 4. The fastest qualifiers for the finals swim in the middle of the pool, swimming in the lanes with the yellow lane lines. So by and large, it's the swimmers in the yellow lanes that we are looking for to compete for the gold medals. This is the first of our finals here then tonight. It's the men's 13-14 years 200 metres butterfly. This is 4 lengths of the pool, and right from the start, Nikolai Cisnet off to a great start in lane 5 in the blue cap. He swam 2 minutes 14.8 in the heats this morning, and now moving into first place as we come up to the 50-metre turn, Benjamin Beale from Northumberland and Durham Performance. Beale with a healthy lead at the first turn, followed then by Cisnet and then Vermaat and Bacon. We could be in for a really good race for all of the medals here. We had some great performances in the heats this morning. Beale's time 2 minutes 10, absolutely outstanding, and he looks like he is going to repeat that kind of performance here. Coming up then to the 100-metre turn, the halfway point in this race. Sub 60 seconds from Beale, 59.54. And it's Cisnet and Vermaat almost 4 seconds behind. It's Benjamin Beale swimming away then. Cisnet looking good for second place, but being challenged here by Martin Vermaat. And there could still be room for somebody to swim their way into medals contention here. But look at Benjamin Beale, looking strong, looking fluid, into his rhythm. And at the final turn, 1:32.7. He's got a personal best, Benjamin Beale, of 2:09.0. 2:06. So keep an eye on the clock. He's racing against that clock now. 2:09.06 the time for Beale to beat. And look at this race for silver as well, between Cisnet in 5 and Vermaat in the white cap in lane 3. And Vermaat's coming back for silver, I think. Let's concentrate on Beale then as we get into the last 10 metres, and he tries to get his head down as much as possible and spot the wall. Is it going to be a PB under 2:09? Of course it is, by a long way. 2:07.53. And in second place, Nikolai Cisnet, 2:11.82, beating Vermaat by 100th of a second. Benjamin Beale, our winner, 2:07.53. 1.5 seconds faster than his previous best. Cisnet also 1.5 seconds faster than he's been before. The silver medal for him in second place, 2:11.82, and Martin Vermaat as well. His previous best had been 2:15. Look at that, 2:11, a 4-second PB. 3 swimmers there turning in fantastic performances in the 13-14 years 200 metres butterfly final. Gold for Beale, silver for Cisnet, and bronze for Vermaat. Here come the swimmers now for the final of the men's 15 years 200 metres butterfly. In lane 0 was Matthew Scott for Newcastle swim team. That's Jensen Owen for City of Sheffield. In lane 2 will be Samuel Sutcliffe for Ramsbottom. In 3, Joshua Burkill, Sutton and Cheam. In 4, Thomas Woofenden, our fastest qualifier for City of Leeds. In 5, Yasin Kamel, Swansea University. In 6, that's Jack Kears for Teddington. In 7, Thomas Marshall, Exeter City. In lane 8, Colton Dorfeld for Millfields. And in lane 9, Lucas Ilianya for Guildford City. Thomas Woofenden, the fastest qualifier here, in 2:07.4 in the heats. Yasin Kamel, 2:10.8. And Joshua Burkill, our third fastest qualifier, 2:11. But if the adrenaline's pumping, as we saw in that last final, well, swimmers can deliver incredible things in this kind of atmosphere. This is the final of the men's 15 years 200 metres butterfly. Off we go then, the final of the 15-year-old men's 200 metres butterfly, and Woofenden in the yellow cap in lane 4, immediately into his stroke, and 2 lanes from the top, Colton Dorfeld also off to a really strong start in the green cap for Millfields. So the swimmers getting into their groove, also going well, 3 from the top. Thomas Marshall from Exeter City. Woofenden will turn first, then Burkill, Dorfeld, Owen, Sutcliffe and then Marshall into the second 50 metres, and Woofenden starting to open up an advantage, and Joshua Burkill 1 lane closer to us, going really well, trying to hang on to the speed of Woofenden. Woofenden will get to the wall first, with Burkill alongside him second here. Let's have a look at the split time, 60.74 for Woofenden. Burkill 61.29. Can anyone get back into this race? At the moment, it's Woofenden's to win as he swims away from everyone else. Burkill in second. And I think in third place right now, Dorfeld, 2 lanes from the top of our picture. But Woofenden in a clear lead here as we come to the final turn. 3/4 of a body length up on Burkill. It's Woofenden, then Burkill, then Dorfeld, Sutcliffe and Scott are also in the hunt here for a medal. As they turn for home, and everyone around this arena is roaring them on. Woodenden looks like he's heading for the gold medal. And look at this, a good surge. 3 lanes from the bottom here from Samuel Sutcliffe as well. He's coming into contention. Is he going to get past Joshua Burkill? Woodinden's going to win. There's a real race on for the silver medal, but this is Woodenden. He's going to win this in a time of 2:06.85. Second place, Samuel Sutcliffe in lane 2 did come through to get the silver. But it's Thomas Woodenden who takes the gold medal and the opportunity to celebrate too. 2:06.85. Half a second quicker than he swam in the heats this morning, and his time in the heats this morning was a personal best. Joshua Burkill, 2:08.9, a few 100ths quicker than he swam before as well, and Sutcliffe knocking more than 2 seconds off his PB. So PBs for all of the medalists in that race. We move on now to the men's 16 years 200 metres butterfly final. Oscar Bellinger of Plymouth Leander in lane 0. Michael Banks of Bromley in lane 1. Ralph Zarecki from Mount Kelly in 2. Gabrielle Shepherd of the City of Leeds in 3. Llewellyn Porter, Camden Swiss Cottage in 4. Harry Chandler, the Royal Wolverhampton School in 5. Isaac Thompson from Tigers in Jersey in 6. In 7, Yassin Selmani for Barnet Copthall. In 8, Eden Rowe for Northampton. And in 9, Hugh Mason Williams, City of Birmingham. Well, in the heats, Llewellyn Porter was swimming incredibly, 2:04.2. But Harry Chandler or Gabrielle Shepherd could challenge here. Let's see how things go. The men's 16 years 200 metres butterfly final. So we keep an eye on the lanes in the middle with the yellow lane lines. That's where the fastest qualifiers are placed. They swim in a spearhead formation, fastest swimmers in the middle, and then it slowly tapers out to the edges. That's how the swimmers are arranged in the finals. And Harry Chandler in the blue cap in lane 5 looks like he's intent on getting to 50 metres in first place. And he does that by a good 0.4 of a second ahead of Llewellyn Porter. But Porter had a really good turn there, getting himself back into contention. And when I say a good turn, it's a big push off the wall, those dolphin kicks underwater. And it really shows the strength of the swimmer and the lung capacity. So leading here, Chandler, then Porter. In third at the moment is Gabrielle Shepherd, and fourth, Ralph Zarecki as we come to halfway. Chandler leading by 0.6 now from Porter. 3 swimmers under 60 seconds at the turn. Another great turn there in lane 4 from Llewellyn Porter to send him surging past Chandler. And also looking closer to us, Ralph Zarecki's moved up into third place ahead of Gabrielle Shepherd, and those two are really tussling for third place at the moment. But look in the middle, Llewellyn Porter, and watch this turn, because if it's anything like the last one, he's going to build a huge lead here. Watch him turn here, Porter. Underwater, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 butterfly kicks, and now he's a body length clear. And that's where this race is going to be won by Llewellyn Porter. Harry Chandler chasing him down. There was a good turn there as well from Gabrielle Shepherd. That's good enough to get him the bronze medal at least, or could he even get the silver? He's still making up ground on Chandler. Llewellyn Porter's going to win this one. In the heats, he swam 2:04.2. He's going to swim faster than that here. 2:03.04. Chandler gets the silver, holding off Shepherd by 7/100ths. Brilliant swimming again. And there's our winner, Llewellyn Porter. He has swum 2:02.7 in the past. It's not quite a PB, but that is right up there among his best ever swims. Harry Chandler knocking 2 seconds off his previous best. Gabriel Shepherd 3 seconds off his previous best. So again, great performances from the medal winners. If you want to win a medal at these Aquatics GB Summer Championships, you've got to deliver in the final your very best performance. Men's 17 years 200 metres butterfly final now. Charlie Rounce in lane 0 for Leamington Spa. In 1, Giulio Migliorini for Camden Swiss Cottage. In 2, Miles Kinlan for City of Sheffield. In 3, Jack Brown, Plymouth Leander. And 4, Isaac Buchan, Northumberland and Durham Performance. In 5, Ethan Stubbs Green for Millfields, giving us the salutes. And in 6, Matthew Hamilton for Plymouth Leander. In 7, it's Dion Edwards for Nofio Gwynedd Performance. And in 8, Raheel Mahmood, Romford Town. 9, Harry Taylor for Soundwell. All 10 of these swimmers will be aiming to swim faster than 2:10, I would think, in the final. But there wasn't much to choose between our fastest 4 qualifiers. That's Buchan, Stubbs Green, Brown and Hamilton in the heats. We could be in for a really close race between the 4 swimmers in the middle of the pool. It's the men's 17 years 200 metres butterfly final. So we're looking at 4 swimmers in the middle of the pool who could really be in for a chance of winning the gold medal. Lane 3 off to the best start there is Jack Brown in the silver hat. And in lane 5, Ethan Stubbs Green in the green cap, off to a good start as well. The swimmers into a good strong rhythm as we come up to the 50-metre turn. Stubbs Green will get there first, just ahead of Brown. But there isn't much between those first 4 swimmers at the turn. And Stubbs Green's looking good here. So too Jack Brown. They are 1 and 2 right now. 3 lanes from the bottom. Swimming into 3rd place now. Miles Kinlan, City of Sheffield. But Stubbs Green has got half a body length on everyone else as we come to the halfway turn. 58.8 at that turn. 3 swimmers under 60 seconds. Look at the long turns in lanes 4 and 6 there. That's Isaac Buchan in 4 and Matthew Hamilton in 6, both holding on as long as they could. And now we've got 5 swimmers moving into the medals places, and I think Jack Brown just moving into 1st place as we come in towards the final turn. And look in lane 2 as well, 3 from the bottom, Miles Kinlan getting right up into contention too. At the final turn then, it's Brown, Stubbs Green, Kinlan and Buchan. Can you choose a winner here? Well, Jack Brown at the moment is the swimmer with the momentum. Kinlan's going well, 1 lane closer to us as well in the medal places. Stubbs Green trying to hang in there too. 5 swimmers here fighting out for 3 medals. Jack Brown out in front at the moment in the silver cap. Miles Kinlan 1 lane closer to us is closing in. But Jack Brown's going to hold on here in the last 5 metres. He reaches for the wall. Jack Brown's the champion. 2:04.44. Kinlan gets the silver medal. Great second half of that race from Kinlan. And Isaac Buchan takes bronze in 2:05.34, edging out Stubbs Green by 2/100ths of a second. Jack Brown, well swum, very well swum. 2:04.44, 2 seconds quicker than he swam in the heats. The first 5 swimmers, they're all going quicker than they did in the heats. Everybody there turning it on in this final session. I told you we would turn things up a notch. And now the men's 18 years and over 200 metres butterfly final. In lane 0, James Shevchenko, the Royal Wolverhampton School. Lane 1, Patrick Braddock, Swansea University. Lane 2, Thomas Sansom, Loughborough University. In 3, Andrew Bertoli, University of Stirling. In 4, Thomas Bealey, University of Aberdeen Performance. In 5, Ruben Rowbottom Keating for Loughborough University. In 6, Henry Gray, Chelsea and Westminster. In 7, Charlie Broom for City of Leeds. In 8, David Annis, the Royal Wolverhampton School. And in lane 9, in the green cap, Antonio Rodriguez for Swansea University. Just over 2 seconds separated these 10 swimmers in the heats this morning. So we're hoping for another close race with everybody pushing each other to new heights. It's the final of the men's 18 years and over 200 metres butterfly. Well, I'd say it's very difficult to call a winner in this race. Thomas Bealey in the white cap in the centre of the pool was the fastest qualifier in 2:01, and next to him in lane 5, Ruben Rowbottom Keating also swam 2:01 in the heats. Can they repeat that? Can they go even better? Bealey first to the 50-metre turn. Just having to reach a little bit for that turn, and look at the turns, everybody underwater as far as they can, and in the middle of the pool, Rowbottom Keating and Bealey, they went further than anybody else. Bealey out in front then, Rowbottom Keating, these two opening up a gap, and then in third place right now, very difficult to choose, possibly Andrew Bertoli. Bealey gets to the wall at halfway in 56.2, half a second up on Rowbottom Keating. And it's Gray, Bertoli, Sansom, Braddock, Shevchenko. But Bealey has got an arm's length in front now. And Rowbottom Keating is fighting his way back. And I think Rowbottom Keating's coming through here to get to the final turn just ahead. Very little to choose here, but I think Rowbottom Keating just half an arm's length ahead there. Just getting there by what? 13/100ths. Now look at the turns here. This could be decisive. Both holding on as long as they can. Bealey going a little bit further and coming up maybe 10 centimetres ahead. This is really close between these two. They were only 0.2 of a second apart in the heats, and they are not much further apart here. Bealey just ahead of Rowbottom Keating, and I think Bealey is holding on a little bit stronger. In lane 6 coming through here, Henry Gray looks like he might get the bronze medal. It's Bealey, Rowbottom Keating, and then Gray for bronze. 1:59.9 for Bealey. Sub 2 minutes for him. Brilliant swim. And the silver medal won by Rowbottom Keating. That's a PB for Rowbottom Keating. And Henry Gray as well, swimming faster than he's ever swum before. Thomas Bealey winning that one in 1:59.93. We move on now to women's 100 metres backstroke finals. That's next on our schedule. And in the 13-14 years final, here come our athletes. In lane 0, Georgia Howard for Wigan Best. In lane 1, Scarlett Shepherd, Guildford City. In 2, Jessica Hill for Tiverton. In 3, Erin Barber, Newmarket and District. In 4, Darcy Smith, Portsmouth Northsea. In 5, Kate Schillinger, Winsford. In 6, it's Grace Nichols for Pembrokeshire County. In 7, Erin Perman for Exeter City. In 8, Amy Jones for Leatherhead. And in 9, Megan Daniel for Carradon. Darcy Smith swam 65.5 in the heats, almost a second quicker than Kate Schillinger. Those two in the yellow lanes in the centre of the pool here. Smith in the white cap and Schillinger in the dark cap. Here we go, women's 13-14 years, 100 metres backstroke final. So the swimmers, they get to swim underwater, but no further than 15 metres. You can see the markers on the lane ropes and on the bottom of the pool. Their heads must break the surface before the 15-metre mark. And everybody does that. It's quicker to swim underwater dolphin kick than it is to swim on the surface. That's why the swimmers try and do that as far as they can. 2 lanes from the bottom of your picture here, Scarlett Shepherd going well. And in the middle of the pool, in lanes 4, 5 and 6, we have Darcy Smith, Schillinger, Kate Schillinger and Grace Nichols. These 4 out in front then, and still in the lead. Scarlett Shepherd for Guildford City 2 from the bottom, but now Darcy Smith coming through. Smith moved into first place. Erin Barber 1 lane closer to us, up into second. And then we've got 3 swimmers vying for third right now. That's Shepherd, Schillinger and Nichols. And into the wall, Darcy Smith, 64.6. Grace Nichols with a silver, 66.01. What a finish that is for Darcy Smith. Another second quicker. And in the heats this morning, another PB, knocking a second off her previous best. Nichols 66.01, that's a great time as well. And Erin Barber with the bronze medal in a new personal best time, 66.45. On to the final of the women's 15 years 100 metres backstroke next. Here are our finalists. In lane 0, Charlotte Gower for rugby. In 1, Isabel Price for City of Birmingham. In 2, Emily Smith, Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. In 3, Evelyn Hallisey for Newcastle Swim Team. In 4, Zara Kraviec for East Lothian Swim Team. And 5, Grace McDonald for Grantham. In 6, Charlotte Hayden, Wickham District. In 7, Aoife Dwight-Clark for Northfield Gwynedd Performance. In 8, Catherine Williams for Wickham District. And in 9, Nicole Maynard for Basildon and Phoenix. So 4 swimmers actually swam sub 66 seconds in the heats here. The 4 swimmers in the middle lanes. Lane 3, Hallisey, 4, Kraviec, 5, McDonald and 6, Hayden. This could be very close indeed. The women's 15 years, 100 metres backstroke final. So the times we're looking to beat really 65 seconds in this race. And in lane 2, that's 3 from the bottom, Emily Smith off to a really good start. for RTW Monson. And now in the middle lanes, Zara Krawiec and Grace McDonald both coming through in to challenge for first place going into the wall. I think McDonald might be just ahead as we come to the turn in lane 5. An early turn there from Krawiec in lane 4. She had to turn and look at the wall and wait for it to come to her, but she got a good turn anyway. It's McDonald and Krawiec out in front, with Amelie Smith challenging them 3 lanes from the bottom. Also coming through now strongly, Evelyn Hallisey. And in lane 6, Charlotte Hayden. But in lane 5, it looks like Grace McDonald, unless somebody can get close. And I think Charlotte Hayden might be getting close in lane 6. Everybody's sprinting now as they come past the flags, but it's going to be McDonald for gold, Krawiec for silver, Hayden for bronze. 4 swimmers going under 65 seconds. Pretty much all swimming 1 second quicker than they did in the heats, and it's Grace McDonald for Grantham who takes the gold medal. She's the champion. 64.4. That's a PB. I think these will all be PBs for the first 5 swimmers. Zara Krawiec, yes, 64.6. Charlotte Hayden, yes, 64.86. They're the medal winners in the 15 years women's 100 metres backstroke. Well swum, everybody there. Here come the finalists for the women's 16 years 100 metres backstroke. In lane 0, Isabel Liptrot for City of Liverpool. In lane 1, Anna Tyers for Derby XL. In 2, Vanessa Chimaranova for City of Peterborough. In 3, Fionn Humphreys for Novio Gwynedd Performance. In 4, Fenella Woodis for Repton Swimming. In 5, Amber Rigg for Cockermouth. In 6, Martina Karabach, Chelsea and Westminster. In 7, Tegan Matthews for Guildford City. In 8, Gabrielle Freeman, Northumberland and Durham Performance. And in lane 9, Veronica Venuti for Chelsea and Westminster. Woodis and Rigg in the centre lanes, swimming just either side of 64 seconds dead in the heats. Those two will be the favourites. And as we've seen, the blood's pumping, the adrenaline is high. Can we see more top performances in another final? This is the women's 16 years 100 metres backstroke. So off they go, and Woodis in lane 4 going further than most underwater. In lane 1 a good start for Anna Tyers for Derby XL, but now Woodis moving level with Tyers. And also in lane 0 nearest to our camera is Isabel Liptrot going well. But lane 4, Fenella Woodis, looks like she will turn in first place. It's 30.3 at the turn. From Tyers, Liptrot, Humphreys and Rigg. All of those swimmers under 31 at the turn. Woodis looking good. And next to her, Fionn Humphreys is swimming well too, coming right into this. It's Woodis, Humphreys and Anna Tyers, first, second and third at the moment. And in lane 5, a strong finish from Amber Rigg. Woodis is going to take the gold medal. It's going to be very close for silver. I think Rigg's coming through for that. And probably Humphreys for bronze. Is that how they finish? Woodis first, Rigg second, Humphreys third, 62.62. Fenella Woodis is the winner of the 16 years 100 metres backstroke at this Aquatics GB Summer Championships. And that is well over a second faster than she's swum before. Amber Rigg also with a PB. Fionn Humphreys 63.74, just outside her best. Good swimming again from all of the medalists there in that final. It's Woodis gold, Rigg silver, Humphreys bronze. Next on the schedule is the final of the women's 17 years 100 metres backstroke. And in lane 0, Evangeline Pierce for Basildon and Phoenix. Lane 1, Millie Wells, Leicester Sharks. Lane 2, Heidi Wren for City of Glasgow. In 3, Lily Grover, the Royal Wolverhampton School. In 4, the fastest qualifier, Blythe Kinsman for Mount Kelly. In 5, Annabelle Crease for Repton. In 6, Sophie Knocker for Reeds. In 7, Ella Justice Mount Kelly. In 8, Hannah Murphy, Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. And in 9, Susie McNair for Stirling Swimming. Look at the times in qualifying here. In lane 4, well, we don't have the times there, but I can tell you, Blythe Kinsman swam 61.99 in the heats session this morning. She has swum sub 61 seconds, and if she does that again here, that will be pretty special. This is the final of the women's 17 years 100 metres backstroke, and Blythe Kinsman in lane 4, white cap. Could she get under 61 seconds again? The starter just asking the swimmers to stand down for a moment. It's not a full start or anything like that. We're just going to reset the start. Here we go. So looking at the yellow lanes again in the middle of the pool, and Blythe Kinsman in that white cap immediately up and into her stroke and powering away. In lanes 6 and 7, white caps, 3 and 4 lanes from the top of the picture there. Sophie Knocker and Ella Justice off to good starts. But Kinsman absolutely outstanding here. Up to the halfway turn. 29.6, already a body length up on Lily Grover in 3. Kinsman's going to swim away. We're looking for something under 61 seconds here for Kinsman, and it looks like it's on. Blythe Kinsman, she has finished in 4th place in the past at European Junior Championships. So she's got the pedigree. Under the flag she goes then. It's Kinsman from Crease, and Kinsman 61.38. Well, that's quicker than she went in the heats. Not quite up to PB level, but a great swim nevertheless. Blythe Kinsman wins the gold medal in the 17 years 100 metres backstroke. Silver for Annabelle Crease of Repton, and bronze for Lily Grover for the Royal Wolverhampton School. 63 seconds to win a medal in that 17 years 100 metres backstroke final. Lily Grover with a PB there, 63.85. 3 swimmers going under 64 seconds. Fantastic. Next is the women's 18 years and over 100 metres backstroke final. In lane 0, Nellie Kinch, University of Stirling. Lane 1, Mia Collier, Black Lion. Lane 2, Georgina Pryor, Derby XL. Lane 3, Pia Murray, Leyland Barracudas. In 4, Rebecca Sutton for Swansea University. In 5, Florence Tinsley for University of Stirling. Lane 6, Caitlin Ebbidge, University of Stirling. In 7, Molly Garrett, City of Manchester Aquatics. Her teammate Sophie Shaw in lane 8. And in lane 9, Melissa Mannering for Swim West Lothian. We've got 3 University of Stirling swimmers in this one, in lanes 0, 5 and 6. 2 of them side by side in 5 and 6, and 2 teammates in 7 and 8 in Garrett and Shaw for City of Manchester Aquatics. Just over 2 seconds separated these 10 swimmers in the heats. Anyone pulling out an outstanding swim here is in for a chance of a medal. So anyone who swims really well in this final could come through and challenge. Georgina Pryor in lane 2 is off to a really good start, 3 lanes from the bottom, and in lane 5, Florence Tinsley going well. Lane 6, Caitlin Ebbage also looking good, but it's definitely Georgina Pryor out in front, but now surging forward Rebecca Sutton as they come to the wall. Sutton will get there first ahead of Tinsley and Pryor. Sutton with the big turn, and an even bigger turn from Pryor. She had the big starts underwater, Georgina Pryor, and she's got herself in front with that big turn. We've got 25 metres to go, but here comes Rebecca Sutton in the middle, surging through in lane 4. She's past Pryor now, and it's a straight race in the middle, I would say now, between Sutton and Tinsley. Pryor fighting for the bronze, also fighting is Ebbage for bronze. But it's Sutton in lane 4 who's reaching for the wall and getting there ahead of Tinsley and Ebbage. Sutton taking the gold medal, 62.21. Second place there for Florence Tinsley. A new PB for Florence. And third place for Caitlin Ebbage, 62.6. That's a PB as well. Georgina Pryor, 62.7, just outside her best. But those swimmers delivering great performances in the final. And pretty much across the board there, certainly in the first 4, swimming faster than they did in the heats. And that's all part of development. We're going to take a pause from the pool because it's medal ceremony time. We will be handing out the medals now for all of the races we've seen so far in this session for men's 200 metres butterfly and women's 100 metres backstroke. We've seen some really good swims so far across both of those events. And we've still got plenty to come in this session. When we resume in a few moments, we'll have men's 100 metres backstroke, women's 100 metres breaststroke, then it's men's 50 breaststroke and women's 200 metres IM. All of those finals still to come in this session, so plenty of top level swimming still to come. What a session it's been so far, I'm sure you'll agree. So many personal bests, so many swimmers stepping up with the adrenaline flowing, the atmosphere inside Ponds Forge, I think lifting everybody to top levels. We're going to gather the swimmers who've just won their medals, pull them out of the swim down pool, I think, and get them to the presentation area so everybody can really celebrate what they've done in this final session so far. Our first medal ceremony then for men's 200 metres butterfly.
The medal ceremony for the men's 13-14 years 200 meters butterfly. The medal ceremony for the women's 13-14 years 100 meters backstroke. The medals will be presented by Kath Smith, Chief Recorder of the Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships. Bronze medalist representing Newmarket, Erin Barber. Silver medalist representing Penn City, Grace Nichols. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Portsmouth North Sea, Darcy Smith. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The ceremony for the women's 15 years 100 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist representing Wickham District, Charlotte Hayden. Silver medalist representing East Lothian, Zara Kravich. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Grantham, Grace McDonald. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 16 years 100 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist representing Nilfile Gwynedd, Fionn Humphreys. Silver medalist representing Cockermouth, Amber Rick. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Repton, Fenella Woodis. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The ceremony for the women's 17 years 100 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist representing the Royal Wolverhampton School, Lily Grover. Silver medalist representing Repton, Annabelle Crease. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Mount Kelly, Blythe Kinsman. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The ceremony for the women's 18 years and over 100 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist representing the University of Stirling, Caitlin Ebbage. Silver medalist representing the University of Stirling, Florence Tinsley. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Swansea University, Rebecca Sutton. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 13-14 years 200 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist, representing Camden Swiss Cottage, Martin Vermaat. Silver medalist, representing the City of Glasgow, Nikolai Cisnet. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Northumberland and Durham Performance, Benjamin Beale. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 15 years, 200 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist, representing Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. Silver medalist, representing Sutton Cheam, Joshua Burkill. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing the City of Leeds, Thomas Wolfinden. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 16 years, 200 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist, representing the City of Leeds, Gabrielle Shepherd. Silver medalist, representing the Royal Wolverhampton School, Harry Chandler. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Camden Swiss Cottage, Llewellyn Porter. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 17 years, 200 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist, representing Northumberland and Durham Performance, Isaac Buchanan. Silver medalist, representing the City of Sheffield, Miles Kinlan. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Plymouth Leander, Jack Brown. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 18 years and over, 200 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist, representing Chelsea and Westminster, Henry Gray. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough University, Ruben Robotham Keating. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing the University of Aberdeen Performance, Thomas Bealey. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
So we have presented the medals then to everybody who's won them so far in this session. And we return to the pool. Our next set of finals are for men's 100 meters backstroke. And in the final of the 13-14 years men's 100 meters backstroke, here come our finalists. In lane 0, Harvey Kershaw for Mount Kelly Swimming. In 1, Archie Tebbett for Newhall School. In 2, Dominic Bartoletti for Repton. In 3, Nikolai Cisnet for City of Glasgow. In 4, Xander Tovey for Millfield. In 5, Austin Manley for Repton. In 6, Patrick Pershachina for Eastbourne. In 7, Noah Cartledge for Biddulph. In 8, Benjamin McDougall for Wickham District. And in 9, Benjamin Perdigill for Chelsea and Westminster. Xander Tovey in lane 4 for Millfield swam 58.98 in the heats. That was a PB, sub 60 seconds. He's the fastest in this final. Austin Manley swam 60.03. Maybe we could get 2 or maybe even more swimmers in the 13-14 years final under 60 seconds. This is the first of our 100 metres backstroke finals for men. Good start in lane 3 for Nikolai Cisnet, underwater, very strong. And then emerging and into his stroke in lane 4 comes Xander Tovey. Patrick Pershachina in 6 for Eastbourne, also going well at this stage in the white cap. 4 lanes from the top of our picture here. Pershachina, Manley and Tovey, the first 3 to the wall. And look at the turn here from Tovey, underwater, kicking as far as he can, going further than anyone else. Cisnet going with him, and it's Tovey up in first place and Cisnet at the moment in second, Manley in third, and now Manley moving into second. Xander Tovey then in the heats, he swam 58.98. That was a PB then. He's going to break that now, isn't he? 58.98, that's going to go. 57.43, Austin Manley 58.4, Nikolai Cisnet 59.4. Brilliant from Xander Tovey. That's 1.5 seconds quicker than he swam in the heats, and that was a PB this morning. That is a brand new British record for a 14-year-old swimmer. Xander Tovey. Previous record was 57.86. So Xander Tovey setting our first British record of this final session. Austin Manley 58.48, first time under 60 seconds for him, first time under 60 as well, in third place there. Xander Tovey, outstanding. What a swim, what a swim. I'm sure lots of swimmers here watching this are being inspired by what they're seeing. I thought this final session yesterday was quick. I think we've gone even better tonight. Men's 15 years, 100 metres backstroke final now. Lane 0, Wilfred Lee for Millfield. Lane 1, Monty Smith for Wickham District. Lane 2, Ethan Soppett-Moss for Corby. In 3, Jensen Owen, City of Sheffield. In 4, Toby Nakamura Drew for Plymouth Leander. In 5, Benedict McCarthy, City of Cardiff. In 6, Joshua Parker, Braintree and Bocking. In 7, Ross Edwards, City of Cardiff. In 8, Samuel Hall, Elmbridge, Phoenix. And in 9, Samuel Sutcliffe from Ramsbottom. Well, you saw there the times they swam this morning. 3 of these swimmers under 60 seconds. In lanes 3, 4 and 5. And let's see who can go to new heights here. Every time I say it, I almost can't believe it, and then the swimmers just defy what you think is possible when you look down at their PBs. Men's 15 years, 100 metres backstroke final. We had 3 swimmers in the 13s, 14s under 60 seconds, and we've got 3 swimmers in this one who swam under 60 in the heats. What will happen here? Watch for the distance they cover underwater from the starts up into his stroke. Toby Nakamura drew, but Benedict McCarthy probably went a metre or so further, I would say, underwater. And a good start from Samuel Sutcliffe at the top of the picture there in lane 9. So coming up to the turn, Sutcliffe is going to be in the picture at the turn, along with Nakamura, Drew and McCarthy. Nakamura drew first into the wall, McCarthy, then Soppit Moss in lane 2, also in contention. Soppit Moss had a great turn, and he's come up in second place now. It's Nakamura Drew in 4, Soppit Moss in 2, and coming through in 3, looking very smooth, Jensen Owen for City of Sheffield, and he came back very well in the heats this morning. In 5, Benedict McCarthy's looking good, but coming through very smoothly, I think, in lane 3. Jensen Owen, it's going to be 1 in the middle by Toby Nakamura Drew, 58.29. Jensen Owen, 59.24 for silver. McCarthy takes the bronze. Toby Nakamura Drew, first time under 59 seconds for him. Brilliant swimming. He's enjoying it, why not? Why not? Jensen Owen, 59.24 in second place. Benedict McCarthy, 59.5. 5 swimmers under 60 seconds there. That is a full set of PBs for everyone swimming under 60 seconds. Monty Smith, he had a PB in 6th place. These swimmers are turning it on in this final session. Well done everybody there. Now the men's 16 years 100 metres backstroke final. In lane 0, Henry Taylor, Stockport Metro. Lane 1, Oliver Davis, Two Tilt, City of Sheffield. Lane 2, Harry Sharp, Warren de Baths. In 3, Joe Jennings for Leander. In 4, Dean Fern, Aberdeen Dolphins. Lane 5, Daniel Ransom, City of Leeds. In 6, Isaac Thompson for Tigers in Jersey. In 7, Harry Milne, Repton swimming. Another Repton swimmer in 8, that's Martin Yankoff. And in lane 9 for Hatfield, Oliver Baskerville. All 10 swimmers under 60 seconds in the heats. Dean Fern, 56.6 in the heats. Daniel Ransom, though, has impressed already at this Summer Championships. Maybe those two can really push each other along here. The men's 16 years 100 metre backstroke final then. We could see something special in the middle lanes. Fern against Ransom. Fern with a really good start in the white cap in lane 4. Up he comes there, and Ransom in the yellow cap in the middle. Those two already emerging ahead of the rest and leaving them in their wake. Fern looking very strong, very smooth, so powerful in lane 4, and Ransom fighting to keep in there as well. Fern's going to turn first ahead of Ransom, and look for the turns. Fern underwater, a good 10 metres, maybe 11 or 12 there, and he comes out on top. Ransom still in there, but I don't think he's going to catch Dean Fern here. Dean Fern's PB is 56.1. Ransom's coming back here. Ransom's fighting back. I think Fern's going to hold him off. Fighting for the bronze, I think lane 2. Harry Sharp looks like he might get it. third, reaching for the wall. 56.09. Daniel Ransom 56.6. Harry Sharp does get the bronze, 58.47. It's a PB for Dean Fern. Only by 100th of a second, but it is a PB. It is faster than ever before for him. Daniel Ransom under 57 seconds for the first time. Harry Sharp as well, under 59 for the first time for the bronze medal. If you want a medal tonight, you've got to swim quicker than you've swum before. Brilliant, brilliant performances. Next is the men's 17 years 100 metres backstroke final. And in lane 0, Joseph Adams for Chelsea and Westminster. In lane 1, Jamie Gray, Plymouth Leander. In 2, Rio Dowdu, Kingston upon Hull. In 3, Dennis Miałkowski for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. In 4, Toby Godsell for Millfield. In 5, Zeno Ubertali, Chelsea and Westminster. In 6, Finley Pope for Ramsbottom. Lane 7 is Bryden Byrne for Mount Kelly. Lane 8, Adam Whites for Millfield. And in lane 9, Fergus Thompson for Mount Kelly. I think everybody in this heat, or this final I should say, will be aiming to get under 59 seconds. That's kind of the standard to be in the top 10 here. To win this, well, the fastest qualifier for this final was 56.8 for Toby Godsell. We might be looking at a low 56 seconds to take this final, the men's 17 years 100 metres backstroke final. So the race likely to be in those two middle lanes then. Toby Godsell in 4 and Zeno Ubertali. Godsell got the better start of the two. And he's really moving away here. Toby Godsell. Well, what have we swum? 40 metres? 40 metres now. And he's half a body length up, Godsell. Watch the turns. Best backstroke swimmers have got great turns, and there's a great turn in lane 5 there for Ubertali, bringing himself right back into contention. And in third place at the moment, 3 from the bottom, it's Rio Dowdu for Kingston upon Hull. This is going to be a close one. Ubertali in the blue cap and Godsell in the white cap, tussling for the gold medal. For bronze at the moment, Rio Dowdu looks like he's going well. But Ubertali's going to come through here. He's just ahead as they go to the wall. And Ubertali stretches for it, 56.04. Godsell 56.4. Finley Pope thirds. Ubertali, what a final 50. Big turn from him. Brought him right back into it. He was fantastic there in the second half of the race. Ubertali. PBs for both the gold and the silver medalist. Finley Pope as well with a personal best. Look at that, everybody under 59 seconds. 56.04 though, winning the gold medal. And now the men's 18 years and over 100 metres backstroke final. In lane 0, Jordan McPhail for Edinburgh University. Lane 1, Alexander Casey for Loughborough University. In 2, Harry Nicholson, Newcastle Swim Team. In 3, Jamie Ferguson, University of Aberdeen Performance. In 4, Jamie Robertson, University of Stirling. In 5, Samuel Greenbank, City of Sheffield. Huge roar for him. Zach Speakman, University of Stirling in 6. In 7, Adam Graham, Millfield. In 8, Charlie Paul, University of Stirling. And in lane 9, David Annis, the Royal Wolverhampton School. So 55 seconds, the absolute minimum to win this. Robertson and Greenbank both swam 55 seconds in the heats. Robertson 55.6, Greenbank 55.9. The rest of the swimmers in this final not far behind. We might well have 10 swimmers flying towards that 50-metre turn in a line. It's the final of the men's 18 years and over, 100 metres backstroke. Good starts, very consistent starts right across the pool. And a good one in lane 2 in particular for Harry Nicholson. Jamie Robertson now into his stroke in 4, and also Samuel Greenbank in 5. Those 3, Nicholson, Robertson and Greenbank, look like they will get to the wall before the rest, but there's very little in it. Look at that, 9 swimmers, all within 3/4 of a second. So on the way back then, it's Greenbank in the lead. And Greenbank being reeled in by Jamie Ferguson in the white cap 4 from the bottom. And it looks like it's going to be Greenbank for Ferguson for second, and maybe for third, Harry Nicholson in lane 2. It's Greenbank reaching for the wall first, then Ferguson. And the bronze to Harry Nicholson. Samuel Greenbank 55.43. That was a really hard-fought race. Very hard fought. We had 2 sub-56 swims there. 8 swimmers swimming under 57 seconds. And you can see by those times, well look, barely a second separating first and 8th. Samuel Greenbank winning the 18 years and over 100 metres backstroke gold medal. And we are now going to move on to do a presentation, well, the 5 presentations, the 5 medal ceremonies for the men's 100 metres backstroke finals we have just seen. That's coming up next.
The medal ceremony for the men's 13-14 years 100 metres backstroke. The medals will be presented by Kath Smith, Chief Recorder of the Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships. Bronze medalist representing the City of Glasgow, Nikolai Cisnet. Silver medalist representing Repton, Austin Manley. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion in a new British age group record time, representing Millfield, Xander Tovey. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 15 years, 100 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing the city of Cardiff, Benedict McCarthy. Silver medalist, representing the city of Sheffield, Jensen Owen. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Plymouth Leander, Toby Nakamura Drew. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 16 years, 100 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing Warren de Bath, Harry Sharp. Silver medalist, representing the city of Leeds, Daniel Ransom. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Aberdeen Dolphins, Dean Fern. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The ceremony for the men's 17 years, 100 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing Ramsbottom, Finley Pope. Silver medalist, representing Millfield, Toby Godsall. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Chelsea and Westminster, Zino Ubatali. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 18 years and over, 100 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing Newcastle, Harry Nicholson. Silver medalist, representing the University of Aberdeen Performance, Jamie Ferguson. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing the city of Sheffield, Samuel Greenbank. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
And we go back to the pool now for our next set of finals. These will be women's 100 meters breaststroke finals. We still have men's 50 meters breaststroke and women's 200 meters IM finals to come. So plenty of action in the pool still to come tonight. Lots of finals and hopefully lots more fast swimming. So in the final of the women's 13-14 years, 100 meters breaststroke, here come our finalists. In lane 0, Lily Mundell, Heart of Midlothian. In 1, Eve Hibbert for City of Sheffield. In 2, Olivia Robbins, City of Birmingham. In 3, Iola Bellinger, Salisbury Stingrays. In 4, Josephine Lawn for Bromley. In 5, Lily Green, Plymouth Leander. In 6, Isabella Parsons Loads for Repton Swimming. 7, Isabella Cleary, Leamington Spa. In 8, Charlotte Burfitt for Maidenhead. And in lane 9, Gisela Solano for Guildford City. Now these are the 13-14 years final 100 metres breaststroke, and I should tell you 2 of these swimmers in lane 6 and 7, they're 13-year-olds. In 6 and 7, that's Lily Green, or rather Isabella Parsons Loads and Isabella Cleary, both born in 2011. Everybody else in this final born in 2010. .100 metres breaststroke, 2 lengths of the pool. The swimmers are allowed 1 breaststroke pull, 1 breaststroke kick and a butterfly kick underwater, and then up to the surface they come, and it's Lily Green for Plymouth Leander in lane 5 out in front, with Josephine Lawn in the white cap in second, and probably now moving up into second, 3 lanes from the top, Isabella Cleary for Leamington Spa in the blue cap. One of the swimmers born in 2011 in this final. First of the turn there will be Lily Green, just ahead of Lawn and Cleary. Those 3 out in front and looking the likely medalists here. Can Cleary in lane 7 hold on as we look into the middle of the pool and the battle for the gold? It's Lily Green leading at the moment in the silver hat, and in the white cap Josephine Lawn first and second, and Cleary in the blue cap 3 from the top is still in contention. And now coming through in lane 3, Iola Bellinger to challenge for a medal. It's going to be lane 5, Lily Green to touch first, followed by Lawn for silver, and the bronze medal goes to Cleary, the 13-year-old swimmer. But there's the winner, Lily Green, 112.41, 72.41. Great race, winning that one by just under half a second from Josephine Lawn. And Lily Green, well, she really had that race won, I would say, from the way she started. Good swim for Lawn, very impressive. Isabella Cleary, as you see there, born 1 year later than most of the other finalists, but Lily Green, the gold medal winner there. That was a big PB as well for Lily Green, more than a second better than she'd swum before. And there were numerous PBs in that final. On to the women's 15 years 100 metres breaststroke final. In lane 0, Yanting Emily Pack for City of Cambridge. In 1, Bonnie Mooney for City of Birmingham. Lane 2, Joni Dunn, City of Liverpool. Lane 3, Hannah Capron for Repton. Lane 4, Theodora Taylor, Torfin Dolphins Performance. Lane 5, Jasmine Carter for Basildon and Phoenix. Lane 6 is Imogen Miles for Sevenoaks. Lane 7, Anastasia Musat, City of Salford. Lane 8, Annalise Elford, Whitney and District. And lane 9, Isabel Owen, City of Birmingham. Fastest time in the heats this morning, Theodora Taylor, 69 seconds. Jasmine Carter swam in 1:10. All signs are that those 2 in the middle lanes are going to have a great race here over 2 lengths of the pool. The final of the women's 15 years 100 metres breaststroke. So looking at the yellow lanes in the middle of the pool, Taylor in the white cap and Jasmine Carter in the orange. Carter with a really thrusting stroke over the top of the water, and Taylor gliding forward with her recovery a little deeper in the water, and staying with them at the moment, Imogen Miles of Sevenoaks in lane 6. So Taylor will get to the turn first, just ahead of Carter and Miles. Back they come then for the last 50, and Taylor's out in front ahead of Carter. Imogen Miles still fighting for bronze, but coming through in lane 3 now. Hannah Capron for Repton. It looks like these three for the medals. Taylor, then Carter and Capron. And in the white cap, it's Taylor, but Carter's fighting back now. They've both spotted the wall. Much higher stroke rate now from Carter. She tries to overhaul this. They're going to be neck and neck. It's all going to be on the reach for the wall. Who's going to get the touch? It's Taylor, 68.6. Jasmine Carter, 68.7. And Hannah Capron does touch in third. What a race. Those two appreciate each other's efforts. 68.6 and 68.7 for those two. Personal best for both. Hannah Capron also 1:10.56. Once again, it's medals for PBs. And Anastasia Musat with a 1:11.19 in fourth place there. Moving on next then to the women's 16 years 100 metres breaststroke final. That will be next on our schedule. And again, we could be in for a big race in the middle of the pool. Philippa Hickman in lane 0 for Nova Centurion. In lane 1, Maisie Brown for Rushmore Royals. In 2, Gabriella Hunt, City of Liverpool. Lane 3, Gabrielle Idle Beavers for Mount Kelly. In 4, Mari Gibson, City of Cardiff. Lane 5, Mably Collier for Repton. Lane 6, Holly Waymond for Maxwell. Lane 7, Maurice McNee for City of Birmingham. Lane 8, Ella McDermott, City of Leeds. And lane 9 is Gracie Parker, Basildon and Phoenix. There was only 0.03 of a second between lanes 4 and 5, Gibson and Collier in the heats this morning. Both swimming under 1:13. So lanes 4 and 5 are the ones we're keeping our eyes on here, certainly at the starts. Gibson in 4, Collier in 5. Good start in lane 3 for Gabrielle Idle Beavers, who swam well yesterday in the 50 metres breaststroke. And off to a fast start for her in 3. It's Idle Beavers ahead of Collier as they come into the turn. Mari Gibson in third place at the wall, just ahead of Gabriella Hunt. First up into her stroke, and the second 50 is Gabrielle Idle Beavers. Is Mably Collier going to be able to keep up here? Idle Beavers looks strong, but Collier now starting to wind it in. Longer strokes from Mably Collier, and also fighting back here in 4, Mari Gibson. Lane 6 at the top of your picture. Holly Wayman going well, and at the bottom as well, Gabriella Hunt. It's Collier coming through to win this one, and Mari Gibson finishing strong. Collier first, 71.47. Mari Gibson second, 1:12.49. And Holly Wayman third. Mably Collier taking the gold medal in the women's 16 years 100 metres breaststroke. The silver medal then for Mari Gibson. Both swimming quicker than they did in the heats. And Holly Wayman got the bronze medal. We are waiting for that to be confirmed. When there's a delay, there's always a worry that there could have been a possible disqualification reported. So we might just hold back. When we see the result on our screen, that's when we know it is official. So we are just waiting for absolute confirmation. And it has now been confirmed. Madly Collier is the gold medal winner. Mari Gibson takes silver. Holly Wayman's the bronze. No changes there to the results. Next up is the women's 17 years 100 metre breaststroke final. And swimming in lane 0, Anna Finley for Northumberland and Durham Performance. In lane 1, Kirsty Neal for Millfield. Lane 2, Anna Farr, Leicester Sharks. Lane 3, Ellen Eccleston, City of Norwich. Lane 4, Charlotte Hardy, Millfield. Lane 5, Asia Kent, Mount Kelly. Lane 6 is Eva Harris-Brown for Camden Swiss Cottage. Lane 7, Charlotte Cope for Guildford City. Lane 8, Ruby Stevenson, City of Milton Keynes. And lane 9, Isabel Cameron, City of Peterborough. Charlotte Hardy, fastest qualifier in 1 minute 11.6. We've got 7 swimmers in this final who swam 1 minute 13 in the heats. Hardy in lane 4, Asia Kent in lane 5, women's 17 years, 100 metres breaststroke final. So away we go. Big start in the top of our pictures there for Isabel Cameron. Really timed that one well. And she might be just ahead, but now coming through. 3 lanes from the bottom, Anna Farr in lane 2. And now Asia Kent in the middle of the pool in the white cap emerging. But Anna Farr is going to get to the turn first, just ahead of Kent. And then it's Hardy, Finley, Eccleston, Cameron, Harris-Brown, Stevenson, Neal and Cope. Looking very good here, Anna Farr, 3 lanes from the bottom. Also Anna Finley in lane 0, going well. We'll turn our attention to the middle of the pool because Charlotte Hardy in the green cap is fighting back, trying to get on the shoulder of Asia Kent. And I think these 3 swimmers, Farr, Kent and Hardy, are going to get past the flags almost together. Farr looks like she's going to hold on though for the gold medal, just ahead of Hardy. It's Farr, Hardy and then Kent's gold, silver, bronze. 110 for Anna Farr, 110.58. Charlotte Hardy 110.98. Anna Farr is the winner with almost a 2-second PB. She went out brilliantly for the first 50. Well done Anna Farr. And Charlotte Hardy right on her PB, just a shade outside her personal best. Asia Kent quicker than ever before for the bronze medal, 1:11.6. But Anna Farr, well done. What a swim that was. The first 50, absolutely fantastic. Next we have the women's 18 years and over 100 metres breaststroke final. And in lane 0 is Ashley Ransom for Hatfield. Lane 1, Sophie King for Woking. Lane 2, Georgia Gussie, Plymouth Leander. Lane 3, Camelia Stoimanova, Swansea University. Lane 4, Sienna Robinson, Loughborough University. Lane 5, Amy Crowley, City of Cardiff. In 6, Maya Hall, Northumberland and Durham Performance. In 7, it's Emily Farr, University of Surrey. Lane 8 is Cora Lanham for Streets and Districts. And in lane 9, Tira Fletcher for Nova Centurion. Fastest 3 qualifiers in this heat, all swam under 1 minute 10 seconds. They're in lanes 3, 4 and 5, that's the heat times. Stoimanova, Robinson and Crowley. But maybe we'll have another performance like we saw from Anna Farr in lane 2 in the previous final. This is the 18 years and over 100 metres breaststroke final for women. And it looks like a good start for lane 4 there. Sienna Robinson popping up first, half a body length ahead already. And Camelia Stoimanova in the green cap going with her, and I think Stoimanova may even be going even quicker at the moment. 3 lanes from the top going well, Emily Farr. And 4 lanes from the top, Maya Hall. 5 swimmers coming to the wall, very close together then. Stoimanova turning first, ahead of Robinson, then Farr, Crowley and Hall. But it's a good turn there from Robinson. And Robinson now ahead of Stoimanova. Those 2 out in front. Sophie King's going well in lane 1, but further up the pool in lane 6, Maya Hall may be coming through for bronze. And also Amy Crowley timing her charge well. But it's Robinson ahead of Stoimanova as they come to the wall. Robinson and Stoimanova reaching for the touch. Who gets it? It's Robinson by just under a tenth of a second, 69.2. Stoimanova 69.3. And Crowley third in 69.8. Sienna Robinson there, swimming a shade quicker than in the heats with 69.22. And Stoimanova, a new PB, swimming slightly faster than she managed in the heats. Amy Crowley just outside her personal best there to take the bronze medal. Still to come then in this session, we have got men's 50 metre breaststroke finals and women's 200 metres individual medley finals. That's the action to come in the pool in a few minutes' time. We next are going to present the medals for the women's 100 metres breaststroke races that we have just seen. And those medal ceremonies, those presentations will be coming up next.
The medal ceremony for the women's 13-14 years 100 metres breaststroke. The medals will be presented by Meet Director of the Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships, Neil Booth. Bronze medalist representing Leamington, Isabel Cleary. Silver medalist representing Bromley, Josephine Lawn. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Plymouth Leander, Lily Green. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 15 years 100 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Repton, Hannah Capron. Silver medalist representing Basildon and Phoenix, Jasmine Carter. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Torvine Dolphins Performance, Theodora Taylor. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 16 years 100 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Maxwell, Holly Waymont. Silver medalist representing the City of Cardiff, Mary Gibson. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Repton, Medley Collier. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 17 years 100 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Mount Kelly, Asia Kent. Silver medalist representing Millfield, Charlotte Hardy. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Leicester Sharks, Anna Farr. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 18 years and over 100 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing the City of Cardiff, Amy Crowley. Silver medalist representing Swansea University, Camelia Stoimanova. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Loughborough University, Sienna Robinson. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
So we return to the pool then for the next action in this session, and it's going to be very quick because it's men's 50 metres breaststroke finals to come next. If you were with us earlier, you'll know the 13 and 14 year swimmers don't swim in the 50 metre events at these summer championships, so it's 15 years and above. So the next race on our schedule will be the men's 15 years 50 metres breaststroke final. That's coming up in a moment. And for this, we start at the opposite end of the pool because we always finish at the end away to our left. And here come our finalists for the men's 15 years 50 metre breaststroke. In lane 0, Victor Gould for Camden Swiss Cottage. In lane 1, Aryan Nath for Corby. Lane 2, William Irvin for Mount Kelly. Lane 3, Frederick Jutoff for Guildford City. Lane 4, Jose Rodriguez, Millfield. Lane 5, Ryan Awan for Enfield. In 6, Jeremiah Carnegie for Beckenham. 7, Lachlan Small, Stirling Swimming. Lane 8, Benjamin Roberts for Grantham. And lane 9 is Dylan Mitchell for Warrender Baths. This will be quick. In fact, the next 4 races will be very quick. Having said that, in lane 4, Jose Rodriguez in the heats was 1.2 seconds faster than Ryan Awam. So Rodriguez in lane 4, the swimmer to watch here. The men's 15 years 50 metre breaststroke final. Rodriguez in a white cap in the middle of the pool. Second fastest qualifier was Ryan Awan of Enfield. And what a start from Rodriguez. High stroke rate and already pulling away from the rest. Interesting breathing technique, almost tucking his chin under his shoulder as he breathes. It's Rodriguez from Awam. And who's battling for third here? It could well be 3 lengths from the top, Lachlan Small maybe. Rodriguez gets the touch. Then it's Awan. Lachlan Small is third. 29.41 for Jose Rodriguez. The first to congratulate him, the silver medalist, Ryan Awan. That's a new personal best for Rodriguez. 29.41. And Ryan Awan also shaving a little off his personal best there. Lachlan Small, well, 0.7 of a second quicker than he swam the 50 metres breaststroke before. So PBs for all 3 medalists in the men's 15 years 50 metres breaststroke. Here come the finalists in the men's 16 years 50 metres breaststroke. In lane 0, Saxon Minto for Chelmsford City. In 1, Johnny Martin for Perth City. In 2, Joshua Sacri, City of Peterborough. In lane 3, Edward Robinson, Chelsea and Westminster. In 4, Max Morgan for Leeds. He set a British record in the heats. In 5, Daniel Ransom, City of Leeds. In 6, William Tonks for Boldmere. In 7, Ewan Weir for Perth City. In 8, Daniel Streltsov, Chelsea and Westminster. And in lane 9, Joseph Ashley, City of Liverpool. Max Morgan in lane 4, 27.68 in the heats, breaking his own British record for a 16-year-old 50 breaststroke swim. So that British record, the British and English record, sets this morning. Could it be taken on again? Morgan swimming in lane 4 in the dark cap. This is the men's 16 years 50 metre breaststroke final. Morgan with a powerful pull underwater and a smooth transition into his stroke. A good start, 3 lanes from the bottom here from Joshua Sakri. He's in second place right now, and Edward Robinson coming through into second, overtaking him. But it's all about Morgan and the clock here. He's going to win his British record, 27.68. Is he going to lower it again? He does. Another British record time for Max Morgan. 27.52. That's his 3rd British record at these Summer Championships. Well done, Max Morgan. A PB, of course, goes without saying. Daniel Ransom, 29.15, quicker than he swam in the heats. Edward Robinson, 29.36, taking the bronze medal. William Tongs, 29.52. All of these swimmers swim faster than ever before in the 50 metres breaststroke. Well done to all of them, but especially for Max Morgan, lowering his British record. We move on now to the men's 17 years 50 metres breaststroke final. And in lane 0, Thomas Williams for Guildford City. In lane 1, Jamie Steadman for Clevedon. In 2, Connor Mitchell for Warrender Baths. Lane 3 is Adam Bradley, City of Liverpool. Lane 4, Philip Nowaski for Tigers of Jersey. In 5, Joshua Inglis for Mount Kelly. Lane 6 is Noah Wheeler for Chalfont Otters. 7 there, George Brooks, City of Leeds. Lane 8, Rhys Dodd for Soundwell. And lane 9, Finley Sang, City of Glasgow. So, this is the final of the men's 17 years 50 metres breaststroke. And we've got a couple of high-class swimmers in the middle of the pool. Philip Nowaski got to the A final in the men's 100 metres breaststroke as a junior, just as Max Morgan did in the previous final. That was a very impressive performance from both of those. Nowaski and Inglis, high-quality swimmers in 4 and 5 here. So Nowaski in the yellow cap, Inglis in the white, and already they've emerged out in front. And Nowaski of the two, right out in front. High stroke rate, really powerful. Getting those hands back out in front as quickly as he can. It's Nowaski and then Inglis, and in third, in lane 3, Adam Bradley. It looks like those 3 for the medals. Nowaski, Inglis and Bradley. Nowaski reaching for the wall then. 28.34 wins gold. Adam Bradley 28.76, Joshua Inglis 28.93. That's your gold, silver and bronze. 28.34, that's a PB for Nowaski to win the gold medal. And all of these swimmers turning in great performances. Adam Bradley with the silver there from lane 3. That's a big PB for him, almost 3/4 of a second. Joshua Inglis, 28.93. 2 PBs there for gold and silver medalists. And now the men's 18 years and over 50-metre breaststroke final. Here come the finalists. In lane 0, Gordon Lee for Chelsea and Westminster. Lane 1, Charlie Joe Hallett, Plymouth Leander. In 2, Rafe Dobson, University of Stirling. Lane 3, Rowan Smith, City of Sheffield. Lots of support, of course. Lane 4, Rory Dixon, University of Stirling. And he's got a teammate next to him, Alex Meyer. In lane 5. In 6, it's Samuel Neild, the University of Birmingham. Lane 7, Oliver Taverner, Loughborough University. Lane 8, Pravid Mahendra Kumar for Winchester City Penguins. And in lane 9, Brian Leong, Chelsea and Westminster. Well, everybody in the heat swam under 29 seconds, but there was only 0.4 of a second between our second fastest qualifier and our 10th. Well, certainly under half a second. The one outstanding swimmer from the heats, Rory Dixon, will be in lane 4. Any swimmer in this final is capable of winning a medal. It's the men's 18 years and over 50 metres breaststroke final. So we're watching lane 4. Not a great start from Alex Meyer in 5, but in 4, Rory Dixon coming through. And look at lane 3 here, Rowan Smith going really well. And also in lane 6, Samuel Neild. Dixon coming through into first place, but the silver and bronze medals up for grabs. Rowan Smith going well. They all reach for the wall together. Rowan Smith gets that silver. It's Dixon from Smith and then Meyer in thirds. 27.84 for our champion, Rory Dixon. The silver medalist you see there, Rowan Smith. And bronze medal won by Alex Meyer. What a comeback from him after not a great start in that race. And look at those times, 0.72 between 2nd and 10th. So a really frantic finish there. But Rory Dixon almost literally head and shoulders ahead at the finish. The next action in the pool is women's 200 metres individual medley finals. That's coming up in the next few moments. I'm sure you'll agree the standard of the swimming has been really high so far. The PBs that have been set, we've seen 2 British records in this session. Congratulations to both of those swimmers who set new records. Next, we will have the medal ceremonies for the 50 metres breaststroke races that we've just watched. And then after those medal ceremonies, we come back to the pool for women's 200 metres individual medley finals. That's all coming up on the menu here in this session at the Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships.
This is the medal ceremony for the men's 15 years, 50 metres breaststroke. The medals are presented by Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships Meet Director, Mr. Neil Booth. Bronze medalist representing Stirling, Lachlan Small. Silver medalist representing Enfield, Rayan Awan. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Millfield, Jose Rodriguez. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 16 years, 50 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Chelsea and Westminster, Edward Robinson. Silver medalist representing the City of Leeds, Daniel Ransom. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion in a new British age group record representing Reeds, Max Morgan. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 17 years, 50 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Mount Kelly, Joshua Inglis. Silver medalist representing the City of Liverpool, Adam Bradley. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Tigers jersey, Philip Nowacki. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 18 years and over, 50 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing the University of Stirling, Alex Mezier. Silver medalist representing the City of Sheffield, Rowan Smith. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing the University of Stirling, Rory Dixon. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
Brilliant performance is being rewarded there at the medals ceremony. And we are going back to the pool next for women's 200 metres individual medley finals. Individual medley is butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke and freestyle in that order. And for 200 metres individual medley, that's one length of the pool per stroke. We do have 400 metres individual medley races that we'll see later in the week. But this, in many ways, is the sprint version of the individual medley. 5 finals to come then in this events. And first is the women's 13-14 years final. Here come the finalists. Well, finalists coming up in a moment. Our spectators just being warmed up for this 200 metres individual medley. And everybody is going to get behind the swimmers in these finals. It makes such a difference to the performance. The atmosphere gets the adrenaline going. Here come our 13-14-year-old swimmers for the final. Lane 0, Chloe Grosvenor, City of Birmingham. Lane 1, Jasmine Hall, Basildon and Phoenix. In 2, Lily Green, Plymouth Leander. Lane 3, Erin Herman, Exeter City. Lane 4, Lois Child, Harrogate District. Lane 5, Lydia Cordell, Repton Swimming. In lane 6, Gisela Silano, Guildford City. Lane 7, Olivia Robbins, City of Birmingham. Lane 8, Jessica Hill for Tiverton. And in lane 9, Rose O'Brien, Fareham Nomads. Less than 4 seconds separated these 10 swimmers in the heats. Lois Child with the fastest time in the heats. Just a few tenths quicker than Lydia Cordell. So as always, we start by looking at the lanes with the yellow lane lines, expecting the big performances in there. The women's 13-14 years, 200 metres IM final. Individual medley. Butterfly first, then backstroke, then breaststroke, then freestyle. 1 length of each. Great starts on the far side for Rose O'Brien for Fareham Nomads. And coming through in the middle in lanes 4 and 5, Lois Child and Lydia Cordell. Child and O'Brien looking like the first two to the wall. No, Cordell coming through as well now. So it's Child turning first ahead of Cordell into backstroke. Big turn there for Cordell in lane 5. She was 4/10 of a second down at the wall, and now she's right level in the lead with Lois Child. What a turn. And this is a great 50 backstroke as well for Lydia Cordell, moving into first place. It's Cordell in first, then Child, and on the far side, Rose O'Brien in third. Backstroke to breaststroke next. The swimmers must touch the wall with their hands first. You'll see different types of turn, but they all touch with their hand before they execute those turns, and then we're into breaststroke. And we do see positions change hands as we change strokes. It's Cordell leading from Child, and now coming up into third place, 4 lanes from the bottom of the screen, Erin Perman in the yellow cap. Rose O'Brien on the far side in fourth, but 3 lanes from the bottom now going well is Lily Green. And 2 lanes from the bottom, Jasmine Hall. Out in front though, no doubt about it, Lydia Cordell. It's Cordell ahead of Child, and then Gisela Solano in third of the turn, and Solano has moved up into second off the wall. Good turn there. Cordell though is going to win the gold medal, and it looks like Solano may get the silver. 3 lanes from the bottom, there's a good finish here from Lily Green, but I don't think it'll be good enough to challenge for a medal. She's swimming really well, but it's going to be Cordell, followed by Solano, and then Child at the wall. Cordell's time, 2:27.9. Solano, 2:22.46. And Lois Child, 2:23.71. A 3-second PB for Lydia Cordell, the winner of the women's 13-14 years 200 metres individual medley final. at these Aquatics GB Summer Championships, ahead of Gisela Solano and Lois Childs. Our next final is the women's 15 years 200 metres individual IM final, individual medley. In lane 0, Catherine Williams, Wickham District. Lane 1, Evie Mackey, South Lanarkshire. Lane 2, Sarah Kraviec, East Lothian. Lane 3, Willow Harrison, City of Sheffield. Lane 4, Amelie Smith, Royal Tunbridge Wells, Monson. In 5, Abby Roscoe, Wirral Metro. In 6, it's Millie Threlfall for City of Leeds. In 7, Clementine Lovell, Team Ipswich. In 8, Evie Cutter, Wigan Best. And in lane 9, Emmy Aitken for University of Aberdeen Performance. Amelie Smith in the heats was over 5 seconds faster than any of the other qualifiers for the final. Let's see who can raise their performance in this final. Women's 15 years, 200 metres individual medley. Smith in lane 4 has got a good start. Even better start at the bottom of your screen there for Catherine Williams for Wickham District. That was the best start of the lots. And Clementine Lovell, 3 lanes from the top for Team Ipswich, going well on the butterfly leg. Amelie Smith in lane 4. Looks like she'll turn first, just ahead of Lovell, and then Williams. Into backstroke we go. A good turn from Zara Kraviec, 3 lanes from the bottom. But look at Catherine Williams at the bottom of the screen. I think she's probably just leading now ahead of Amelie Smith. Smith now just starting to get into her rhythm. It's Smith from Williams, and in third, Lovell, 3 lanes from the top of the screen. That's how they'll turn, in that order, I should think. Smith, Williams, Lovell. Must touch with the hand first. Into breaststroke. And Smith looking good as she gets into her stroke and gets into her rhythm and moves away from the others. In lane 5, Abby Roscoe now coming into contention. It's Smith out in front. Lovell in second place, 3 lanes from the top, and Williams dropping down into 4th in lane 0, because in lane 5 now Abby Roscoe's coming through into the medal positions. Amelie Smith's going to have a huge advantage as she turns to freestyle. Abby Roscoe will turn in second, I would think, here, just ahead of Lovell. Well, 4/100ths of a second between those two. You'd expect those 3 to be the medalists. There's still a chance, though, for lane 3, Willow Harrison, to fight her way back into this. She's not ruled out just yet. But Amelie Smith is swimming away. She's going to win the gold medal here in the women's 15 years 200 metres individual medley. It's going to be Smith for gold, Abby Roscoe for silver, and there are 3 swimmers fighting it out for bronze. Smith, 2:17.5. Roscoe, 2:23, and the bronze goes to Willow Harrison, 2:21.9. Great finish there. And the champion is Amelie Smith in 2:17.55. That's 2/100ths of a second outside her personal best, so swimming just as well as ever before there in the final. Abby Roscoe, she was a 2:22 best swimmer before this race, down to 2:20. Willow Harrison, 2:21, also knocking a second off her personal best. So Amelie Smith winning the gold medal in the women's 15 years 200 metres individual medley. Next on the schedule, women's 16 years 200 metres individual medley final. Here come the finalists. In lane 0, Katie Lee for City of Salford. Lane 1, Holly Wayman for Maxwell. Lane 2 is Holly Hopwood for Guildford City. Lane 3, Matilda Potter, City of Leeds. Lane 4, Phoebe Cooper, City of Sheffield Swim Squad. Lane 5, Amber Rigg for Cockermouth. Lane 6, Innes Skim Beetham for Camden Swiss Cottage. Lane 7, Amelia Oliver, Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. Lane 8, Petra Varga for Wirral Metro. And in lane 9, Hazel Ann Carter for Wickham District. Not an awful lot to choose between the first 3 swimmers, I would say, in the heats. That's Matilda Potter, Phoebe Cooper and Amber Rigg. Cooper was the fastest qualifier in 2:18.1. Potter and Rigg are capable of challenging here. The women's 16 years 200 metres individual medley final. Good start in lane 2 for Holly Hopwood of Guildford City. She's out first. And then Phoebe Cooper in the red cap in the middle of the pool. Into her rhythm, goes surging through into the lead. Amelia Oliver in lane 7, 3 from the top. Off to a good start on the butterfly leg. And now coming through Amber Rigg in lane 5. But it will be Cooper to turn first. Then Hopwood, Potter and Rigg into backstroke. Cooper looking smooth here and powerful. Matilda Potter 4 lanes from the bottom of the screen in second right now. Amber Rigg in third. And Rigg now moving up into second place. So it looks like it will be Cooper, Rigg, then Potter as they turn into breaststroke. Cooper then 63.5 at the turn, followed by Rigg and then Potter into breaststroke. Great turn from Amber Rigg in lane 5, getting right up onto the hips now of Phoebe Cooper, but Cooper, now she's into her rhythm, is powering away. And Matilda Potter in third place. Fourth right now in lane 6 is Innes Skim Beetham for Camden Swiss Cottage. And I don't think any of the swimmers are going to catch these first 3. Cooper to turn first, then Rigg and Potter. Not much between Rigg and Potter. Cooper is swimming away from them now, and Potter's looking good. Nearest to us of the 3. And Potter actually is trying to get up to catch Cooper with 20 metres to go here. It looks like it might be too much to do, but the City of Leeds supporters are urging her on here, Matilda Potter. Phoebe Cooper's going to hang on. Matilda Potter will get the silver medal and bronze for Amber Rigg. 2:15.83, the winning time. That's a big improvement on the time in the heats. 3 seconds quicker than Phoebe Cooper swam in the heats. She's the champion in the women's 16 years 200 metres individual medley at the Aquatics GB Summer Championships. Matilda Potter 2:16.68 for the silver medal, and Amber Rigg a PB by a good 2 seconds for bronze. Our next final, the women's 17 years 200 metres individual medley. The finalists are Sophie Trail in lane 0 for Stockport Metro. Grace Greenhalgh in lane 1 for City of Norwich. In lane 2, Izzy Blackhurst for Taunton Dean. In 3, Kate Cotter, Chelmsford City. In 4, Susie McNair, Stirling Swimming. Lane 5 is Lily Freeman for Northampton. Lane 6, Sky Carter, Basildon and Phoenix. Lane 7, Chloe Cook, City of Sheffield. Lane 8, Hannah Murphy, Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. And lane 9, Lacey Roberts for Plymouth Leander. Susie McNair swimming 2:21.4 in the heats. Almost 2 seconds quicker than the second fastest qualifier, Lily Freeman, in this final. Less than 4 seconds separating first and 10th in their heat times. We could be in for another close race here. The medals certainly up for grabs. Women's 17 years, 200 metres individual medley final. Good start in lane 6 for Sky Carter, and also at the bottom of the screen, Sophie Trail. Trail probably just in the lead at this stage, and 3 swimmers in the middle of the pool in 4, 5 and 6, Susie McNair, Lily Freeman and Sky Carter. Those 4, Trail, McNair, Freeman and Carter, will be the first 4 to the wall. Trail 29.26 into backstroke. Good turn though for McNair, and she pops up in the lead. Trail into second place. Sky Carter in third right now, and a good smooth backstroke swim. It's 2 lanes from the bottom for Grace Greenhalgh. Now moving up into third place is Lily Freeman in lane 5. We go into breaststroke. McNair turning first, then it will be Carter. Well, actually Carter didn't have a great turn there, did she? She was joint 4th at the turn. Freeman turning in second. Susie McNair's dominating this race, out in front. And look at this, swimming for the medals. We've got 5 swimmers here, all in contention for silver or bronze. Sky Carter in the orange cap going well, but I think probably fastest of all right now is Kate Cotter in the blue cap, 4 lanes from the bottom of your screen. Cotter's going to turn second. McNair will turn first. I don't think anyone can close that gap over 50 metres freestyle. McNair, Cotter, then Carter. It looks like McNair for gold, Cotter for silver, and maybe Carter for bronze. Carter 4 from the top, isn't giving up on hope of silver though. They're all looking pretty determined as we get to the last 15 metres. It's going to be Susie McNair to win gold here, ahead of Kate Cotter and then Sky Carter. That's the 1, 2, 3. Only 2 100ths of a second between silver and bronze. There wasn't an awful lot in it. Susie McNair is the champion in 2:19.34. Silver medal won by Kate Cotter. Delighted, we just saw a glimpse of her smiling, delighted with a personal best there for silver. And Sky Carter also lowering her PB by just under a second. Good performances by all of the medal winners there. We have one more final to come in this session. I'll remind you, we'll be back in action tomorrow morning for more heats. Our heat session starts at 8:45 in the morning, so please join us then. We'll start broadcasting just before 8:45, a couple of minutes before. So please tune in then. It's great to have you along, enjoying these Aquatics GB Summer Championships. This is the women's 18 years and over, 200 metres individual medley final. Holly Marshall for Repton in lane 0. Maya Hall for Northumberland and Durham Performance in 1. Holly Widows for Mount Kelly swimming in lane 2. In lane 3, Ailsa McDonald for Edinburgh University. In lane 4, Shola Robinson, City of Sheffield. Lane 5, Beatrice Varley for Plymouth Leander. Lane 6 is Chloe Bound for Mount Kelly. Lane 7, Holly Robinson for Repton. Lane 8, Eloise Rathbone-Jones for City of Cardiff. And lane 9 is Abigail Miles for City of Sheffield. We have 2 swimmers with the surname Robinson in this race. Bear that in mind when you see the split times, because we'll only see their surnames at the end of each length of the pool. Shola Robinson, our fastest qualifier by some distance. 2:16 in the heats. The next fastest swimmer was 3 seconds slower of these 10 in the heats. This is our final of the session. Women's 18 years and over, 200 metres individual medley. Big start in lane 4 from Shola Robinson, and even bigger in lane 2 for Holly Widows for Mount Kelly. Widows looking good at this stage. Shola Robinson closing the gap as we come up to the 40-metre mark. Who's going to get to the turn first? It will be Widows ahead of Shola Robinson, and then Bound and Holly Robinson. Good turn as well there from Widows, coming out on top. But Shola Robinson, now she's into her backstroke rhythm, is coming through to take the lead, and also going well in lane 5, Beatrice Varley. That's our first 3 here. Shola Robinson, Widows and Varley. And coming up into 4th place now, Ailsa McDonald in lane 3. It's Shola Robinson followed by Widows, Varley and McDonald. Into breaststroke, good turn there in lane 5 for Beatrice Varley, bringing her right up on Shola Robinson. So these 2 now out in front. Both looking good here. Higher stroke rate, faster turnover for Shola Robinson. Beatrice Varley riding that little bit further on every stroke. Still in 3rd at the moment, Ailsa McDonald. Holly Robinson 3 lanes from the top coming into this one, and 2 lanes from the bottom. Maya Hall also coming into contention. Hall is going to be in 4th place at the turn. It's Shola Robinson from Beatrice Varley and Ailsa McDonald. I can't see anybody else getting into the medals here, so they fight for them down the final 50 metres. 25 to go. Shola Robinson leads, but Beatrice Varley's not far behind. Ailsa McDonald looks like she'll get the bronze medal, but can Varley overtake Shola Robinson right in the last 5 metres? Robinson trying to hold on. They reach for the wall together, and it's Varley who gets it by 6/100ths of a second. What a freestyle leg from Beatrice Varley. I don't think she can quite believe how she finished that race. 2:16.02. That's a PB. Shola Robinson was only 4/100ths outside her personal best, so that's just about as quick as she's ever swum before. Ailsa McDonald also with a PB. As I've been saying all through the sessions, you've really got to be doing a PB to win a medal at these championships. These swimmers have come to Ponds Forge and delivered their very best performances. We have medal ceremonies now to come for the women's 200 metres individual medley events. That's next on our schedule. Join us tomorrow, let me remind you then, for our session of heats that starts at 8:45. The live stream will begin just before that. Tomorrow we've got women's 100 metres freestyle, men's 100 metres freestyle, women's 200 metres butterfly, men's 150 IM. We have para events there. So we'll bring you that session in the morning. And here come our medal ceremonies for women's 200 metres individual medley events.
The medal ceremony for the women's 13-14 years 200 metres individual medley. The medal ceremony, the medals will be presented by Neil Booth, meet director of the Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships. Bronze medalist representing Harrogate, Lois Childs. Silver medalist representing Guildford City, Gisela Solano. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Repton, Lydia Cordell. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 15 years 200 metres individual medley. Bronze medalist representing the City of Sheffield, Willow Harrison. Silver medalist representing Wirral Metro, Abby Roscoe. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, Amelie Smith. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 16 years 200 metres individual medley. Bronze medalist representing Cockermouth, Amber Rick. Silver medalist representing the City of Leeds, Matilda Potter. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing the City of Sheffield, Phoebe Cooper. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 17 years 200 metres individual medley. Bronze medalist representing Basildon and Phoenix, Sky Carter. Silver medalist representing Chelmsford, Kate Cotter. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Stirling, Susie McNair. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 18 years and over 200 meters individual medley. Bronze medalist representing Edinburgh University, Elsa MacDonald. Silver medalist representing the City of Sheffield, Shola Robinson. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Plymouth Leander, Beatrice Varley. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
Well, thanks for joining us for today's session. Tomorrow we have the first of our para swimming events. We will have Paralympics GB team competitors making their final preparations ahead of the Paris Paralympics. So we'll enjoy bringing that into the programme as well. We're going to see some real stars for the Paralympics GB team tomorrow. Join us for the heats. They begin at 8:45 in the morning. Thanks for watching here today. We will see you tomorrow.
We know what it takes to achieve a dream. Dedication, courage, determination, control, desire. And our goal is to channel that energy. To champion the nation's best aquatic athletes, support the teams who support them, inspire anyone and everyone to feel the benefits of a love of water, and propel each sport onwards and upwards, or even downwards, by doing it the right way, sustainably, with integrity, with purpose. Because the thrill of seeing Great Britain being great at aquatic sport is something everyone can get excited about. We are Aquatics GB.